Welcome to Monday ReTsene with Pretoria Psychologists, your favorite psychoeducation channel here where we thrive and strive to give you informative and up-to-date and accurate information on psychological matters. Today, I'm going to be speaking about a very interesting topic that I just came across very recently. And it's called Bimbofied. Some people say it's the slay girl era. And I think on this part of the world, we call it slay queen. This concept came about when I saw a client, this must have been about 3 weeks ago. And, she was saying, I've been flirting with the idea of, Bimbofied. And so she has been consuming a lot of content around people who were talking about this phenomenon. And obviously, I could hear from the name Bimbofied that it's coming from the word bimbo. And I wondered, how come has she started to flirt with the idea of being bimbofied? And the reason why I wondered as we were in that session is because this is somebody who is highly educated, is doing her second master's in a very rare degree. She's overseas currently doing this particular master's, and she's also very well established and well accomplished in her own accolades, in her own accord. The networks worldwide, has represented certain aspects of her career in various parts, and she's also in a male-dominated environment as well, and has, as I'm saying, done very well for herself. So as I said, I wondered why was she flirting with the idea. And obviously, as I was exploring a little bit more with her, she was saying, she's tired of trying. She's tired of, seeing whenever she tries to reach her dream, that her dream is going further and further away from her. So what is that dream? We all know it. It's a house at the beach front, with 2.3 dogs and, just a nice car. And very nice, luxurious life and comfortable life that anybody with a good education can aspire to or can try to create for themselves. And she was saying, I can see even in all my trying, I can't beat my depression. I can't beat the thought of just feeling a particular way about myself. And in this, we were actually working through the issues of, her feeling resentful towards her partner because she was feeling like her partner has let her down. She was saying, if my partner was already established in this way, then I will be able to be free to be this bimbo or to be bimbofied. And I said to her, what makes you think that in yourself, the other person can create and give you that life or can be successful on your behalf, and you cannot do that in yourself? And, today's topic is about that, bimbofied or slay girl era or slay queen. Is it about self-worth? Is it about being tired of being resilient? Or is it about self-care? And the question I pose to you as well as audience to say, engage with me. Let's engage in this topic. And this is also going to be one of the topics that we're going to do in our conversations with Pretoria Psychologists that, we are already have launched, as you have seen, some of you. And if you have not, you can just click on top to go to that session that we have had. And so, as I was exploring with him, I started challenging her. So what I found from the root cause of what she was feeling resentful about to her partner for not being there so that it can allow her to be bimbofied was that she was not believing in herself anymore. It was more about her not thinking that her abilities are enough for her to, for herself, to take herself to a place where she has envisioned, meaning that her dreams were slowly dying out. Yes, as I said, this is a client who has on and off struggled with bouts of depression or episodes of depression and also self-worth. And we have been working with her for a number of years in terms of those themes or around those themes. And, it was not necessarily shocking for me to hear that she was flirting with that idea, but I wondered deeply, especially as I said, somebody who's so well accomplished. when I asked, about her self-concept, she was able to see that actually she has started to stop believing in herself, which then we challenged that, and that's what we are working on currently. But I think I want to also take it a step further. As I was doing my little research, I did not go much into, the podcast and the videos and conversations around Bimbofied, because I don't want it to, start flooding my channel and so on. But with the little research that I did, I started, hearing people saying this actually has come in waves, and maybe we have called it different things at different eras. And because we have come back from a very traumatic experience as a worldwide, people are starting to think that, I don't want to be hard anymore. I don't want to be always a goal setter, or I don't want to, I just want it soft. I want, things to just come to me and just have it easy. And some people are thinking having it easy is just being bimbofied, so that you have somebody who's taking care of you. But I also wonder, is that having things easy? Because I think it takes a lot of work. I mean, it took a lot of work for me to look the way that I am, and I'm not even bimbofied. And somebody was saying, no, if you did not have to work, then you will not be feeling like it's a lot of work. But I'm thinking, what is the easy that we are looking for? Why are we looking for an easy way out? Is it that our resilience has been broken throughout the traumatic experience that the world has gone through over the past 2 to 3 years with the pandemic and also the economic crisis? And those are some of the questions that I'm asking myself. And then the last one, also, being about, as I mentioned, the first one is about the self-concept, the second one being about resilience, or the third one being about self-care, which I always advocate on this channel, as you have heard me many times, about caring for yourself, putting yourself first, so that you have enough to be able to give to others. Is it about being able to take care of ourselves and, pamper ourselves and feel good about ourselves, so that when we feel good about ourselves, then we are able to give to other people? And I wonder if this concept is anyway attached to being able to give to other people our energy, now that we are feeling good about ourselves, and now that we are, feeling like we are somebody and we can look a particular way. And I know that maybe my thoughts are a little bit far from the naivety in which I can analyze this, but I thought this was very, very interesting in the case study that I had just presented, that somebody who is so highly educated will flirt with that idea of saying, I'm ready to let it go. I'm ready to have it soft. And this is what is soft for me. It's being in the gym for 4 hours, going for manicures every, 3 or 4 days, and having somebody take care of me. But then in the instant that relationship goes away, who are you? What do you stand for? What will sustain you? And would you still have the same self-concept outside that other person that you thinking was supposed to be taking care of you? Or are we responsible for our own agency, for our own path, and also carving our own route into what we want of ourselves, instead of surrendering to the hands of another person or being at the mercy of another person? With that, I know this was more thought-provoking, and I'm leaving you with this, and we're going to hash it out in the conversation that we're going to have next month of March. And stay tuned, and please give your comments on what you think about this in the mental health space of, self-concept, resilience, or self-care, the whole notion of Bimbofied. With that, it's me, Ndala-Magoro, signing out. See you in the next month.